In baseball, MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. David Price, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, when you talk about starting pitchers, he's one of the most consistent there is in the game. He's got a career ERA in the low threes. I expect him to throw a good ball game like this.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Price into his motion. Here he comes 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike two. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Betts. He's got it one away. So now let's take a look at Joe Girardi's lineup for the visiting Yankees. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, they need to get guys on base, so you need patience at the top of the lineup and then aggressiveness out of the middle of the order once you've got some guys to drive in.
Line toward right center. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. Alex Rodriguez takes his first shot now with a man at first following the one-out single.
Well, this is kind of the way you draw it up. Have at least one guy on base for the middle of your order. We'll see if they can drive him in and get that early run.
The 0-1 pitch. Strike two.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number two. Now that we have a chance, let's take a look at the Red Sox defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, somebody you don't want to test in this out.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
And later in the game, maybe you question this decision to run because you worry about taking the bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game, I doubt they're going to put him on. So that was a good job to take what's given to you.
The 1-0 delivery. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Yeah, guys, he's a very solid umpire. Well respected for the strike zone he calls and the consistency he brings to the job.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. To 2-2 now.
And sometimes if you don't get to a guy like this early, and you're never going to get to him. So you don't want to let this chance pass you by.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. Sandoval with a bare hand. Great stab, but this will be scored a base hit as the hitter reaches first without a play.
Right fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Into the seats, 0-1. Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. To short. Bogarts has it, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. Yankees nothing, Red Sox coming to bat. You're dialed in to the show. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, when you talk about starting pitchers, he's one of the most consistent there is in the game. He's got a career ERA in the low threes. I expect him to throw a good ball game here in this one.
On to first by Headley, and there's out number one. Now a chance here from Fenway to take a look at John Farrell's starting lineup card. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to this offense. He's got some wheels on him. And that's a big part of why he's successful at the major league level. routine grounders become tough plays. Singles get turned into doubles, and what would have been a 1-2-3 inning suddenly becomes a rally.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Smoke toward the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Nice流し打ち。
Yeah, a one-out base runner here in the bottom of the first. Now you've got the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up. Let's see if they can turn this into the first run of the ball game.
Hit hard to short, and that's through for a hit.
引っ張っていったぞ。
So first and second with one man gone, and here's the still dangerous left-handed bat of David Ortiz. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there. He almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Lined hard to
Okay,
right
nice
center,
batting.
and that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. Around third and being waved on home. And to score the runner from second. And a relay to the plate. And it's in time, and he's out at the plate. So one runs across, but the second one is cut down trying to score.
アウトか。
Hanley Ramirez,
Ramirez.
hitter now with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be troubled. Around third and being waved on home. And now Ellsbury will get it in off the wall. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he's safe.
Well, they are definitely not having any trouble seeing this guy so far. A second run's in to score on the double. It's 2-0 now already. And he's already putting his guys in catch-up mode here in the first inning.
サンドバル。
He's set and the pitch. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Here comes Ramirez around third. Now the relay home is in time. And he's cut down at the plate as they...
あんまり突っ込みすぎたな。
Leading off the inning, Brian McCann, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game and you want to work the count a little, but those were 2 pretty good pitches to have a rip out.
Price sets his sights. Here it is on 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in is the third baseman, Chase Headley. Ball 1.
Yeah, and coming right off of that strikeout, he's got to be thinking he should be ahead of this next guy. That's a tough way to fall
うわ、
behind.
外れた。
2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball
低めに
count,
チェン
but
ジアップ。
I would maybe think about something else.
Cold strike on the change. 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Betts. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Starlin Castro into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move.
That's how good his stuff is.
あ、
Here's a looping fly ball out to
これ
right.
も取れま
Castillo
す。
over to his left. And that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down. Rusney Castillo strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And they jumped out to that early
あれ
lead,
これ
so
誰だ
now
っけ
it's
こい
all
つ。
about just adding on.
うるせえ。
Hard
Okay.
liner toward short,
Ooh.
but right there
Liner.
to glove it is the shortstop for the first out. And with that, let's give you a look at the Yankees defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes
お、
along.
こいつグローブしてないじゃん。素手か
And
よ。
this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
来い。しゃナイス。抜けろ。抜けろ。
Ellsbury
Okay.
going back and just
Green
short of a
Monster.
home run. This ball's off the wall.
回れ。
Around
あ、戻
second,
れ。
he'll try for third. Well, he thought about going for third, and
う
now
わ、や
that
られた。
runner's in no man's land out there. And they'll just tag him here for the out.
やられたぜ。
Jackie Bradley Jr. gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup and the pitch.
行くぜ。
A little tardy there. No
ダメじ
balls
ゃん。
and a strike.
You know, a lot of times with a
さあ、
sinker
次。
baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball,
Pop.
maybe four seam it every once in a while. And when he
流
does,
し打ち。
yeah, boy, this is really turning into an onslaught now. I mean, you see it right there. 7 hits against him now. We're still just in the second inning. You
Bets.
want to at least give him a chance to work out of it, but at this
Mookie
point,
Betts.
I can't really see him turning this thing around.
あ、打ち上げ
Now
てしま
here's
っ
the
た
ball
さ。
popped up. This behind the plate for McCann. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that
これはい
ends
け
the
ません。
inning. One left for the Red Sox. After two, it's a 2-0 ball game.
これいかんな。お、なんだ
Welcome
これ。
back to Fenway Park as we continue our coverage of Major League
すげえリア
Baseball
ル。
on the show. Didi
すげえ。
Gregorius steps in here to start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know,
Change
he's the
up.
number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff
Hey.
guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
また同じところか。はい。
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his
Say.
curveball and
Oi.
changeup. I think he'll do well.
よっしゃ
And the
ー。
changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
And there's another example of what changing speeds can do for you on the mound. They go change up to start the at-bat,
Football.
then go to the fastball for strike 2, and then right back to the changeup
Takamo.
on the money ball. See you later.
Jacoby Ellsbury comes on with one away as he looks at a ball.
Changeup.
It's 1-0. Price gets his sign. 1-0 on its
Many.
way.
Okay.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
一回お願いします。カーブで。
And he
うわ。
lays off for a ball. 2-1.
してカーブ。もう一球カーブで。あ、間違えた。
Too high that time, and it's
カーブじゃな
3-1.
かった。
He's got a little bit of work to
ス
do
トレー
now
ト
to
だった。
avoid that
ツー
first
シーム。
walk.
Bases are empty, one man out.
そしてここにツーシームを
And he looks at
No,
ball
外れた。
4 now. So
フォア
he's
ボールかよ。
and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Yeah, that's nice to see a
フォア
little
ボールは
bit
む
of
ずい
patience
な。
up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
さあ行きましょう。
Will
気を
step
取り出して
forward
いき
now
ましょう。
following the walk as
Four
he'll
seam.
hit with a definite speed threat at first
Okay.
and one away.
You can bet he's gonna see some fastballs in this at
あれ
bat.
こいつ
I'd be
誰だっ
looking
け
dead in the red.
誰だっけこいつはマッキャンか。チェンジアップちょっと低めにアウトコース。
And Ellsbury's running. Pitch
今
outside
ま
the
で
throw. Way
ちゃんと投げるの
he's in there easily at second.
And let's train our eyes on this stolen base from our high first base camera. You'll see him get a pretty
Sure.
good jump. He wasn't looking back at all right
3
there.
投かよ。
Normally, when you see
3投してきやがっ
a guy
た。
steal third base, it's because he got a
Change up.
nice walking lead, really got out there nice and far. But here, he had almost no lead whatsoever when he made his break. Very fortunate to get away with that one.
ここにもチェンジアップです。ほい。
He got him, and it'll
Okay,
probably take
it's
a
up.
base hit now to get that runner across from third.
And here, I mean, if this is a high chopper to short, it's an RBI. If it's a lazy fly to right,
さあ
it's an
ロ
RBI.
ットを打ち取る
Point
ぞ。
is, you've got to put the ball in play with the
高め。
runner on third and one out.
Okay.
That's just basic execution that's lacking right there.
Alex Rodriguez
低めに勝っ
in time now as he looks at a called strike.
Sure.
It's 0-1. Swing
Okay.
and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
んカーブだったかな。まあいいや。カーブで。
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
That big
振ら
curveball
ない
is
と。
not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
Men on third with 2 down.
低めにズバッ
Still
お
1-2
ー
as
ね
he fouls it away.
高めに
Set to deal on a ball and 2
うん
strikes.
OK
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here
まあこ
goes
こら辺は
Fernand.
大丈夫でしょう。
More from Dustin Pedroia would lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next. First pitch of the at-bat
さあ
on
ベ
its
ドロ
way.
イヤをどうやって打ち取るか。まあ要は
In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1.
さあ次
And here's one
Okay.
that misses to
ここは
Pedroia.
見て
The
い
count
く。
evens at 1-1.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
おっしゃいいね
Out to left center
いい
field.
ね
But that'll hit
グ
off
リ
the
ムスタ
wall
ー
in left center. Throw into
ツーベース
second.
やろこれ
And he's able to
Two
hustle his
base.
way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, you knew he was going to be halfway to the cycle one way or the other. And I don't think he got quite all of that one, but he still gave it a pretty good ride. He's going to pull into second with his second base hit, and this one's a double.
ボガーズボガー
Here's Xander Bogaerts
Okay.
now.
ズおっしゃ流
Swung
し
on
たぜ
and hit in the air. Beltran on the run.
ないないない
Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And
Okay.
he'll make it up to third safely here with one
追
away.
加点チャン
So
ス
a double and a fly ball move a man to third now with one away. Now if they could just get another fly ball,
Oh, these
it would
days.
likely net him a run.
さあここでオルティーズどうするホームラン欲しい
Set,
な
here it comes.
ホームラン
Hit
お
hard
お
towards center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the
Speed
run in
1
from
で
third.
オルティーズのスピード1点
Well, we always talk about how
なんでやろう
important
か
it is
な
to get off to a fast start. Well,
そんな遅いか
it's especially important when you face a caliber of pitcher that they're
5
seeing
ぐらいあ
here.
りそうだけ
They
どな
jumped on him early to take a 3-0 lead now.
Hanley Ramirez is at the plate as he looks
ここ
at
は見
ball
てい
one.
く
You know, guys, these hitters have had a good look at that slider so far, and they've been told, let that thing go and wait for something
So cool.
better out over the plate.
う
That one
ー
will
ん
get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. And
Oh,
here's the
shot.
ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right
いや
center.
戻った方がいい
And this will be hauled in by Beltran for route number 2.
OK
the plate, Pablo Sandoval. He singled his last time up.
なんだこの体型は。サンドバル痩せろよ。
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out toward second.
うわー、ゲッツーじゃなくてもうツーアウトだったか。
Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. We're back to Fenway after this. The first baseman Mark
さあ
Teixeira
行く
is
よ。
ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
いきなりテシエラ。
Aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can
Teixeira.
manufacture a run.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one.
テシエラ。
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
フォーシームをつば。詰まらせ
Swing
た。
and a little tapper. That's a foul ball.
まっすぐばっかり要求するな。
Price is ready. Here it is on a ball and two strikes.
ほら。
Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive.
高め。ほら。おいしょ。
Reaches for
ハー
one
フィ
out
ン
of
グ。
the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
You know, and this is one of the few downsides to being a guy with tremendous
いい
swing.
感じや。
Once you get that thing started, it's really hard to put on the
振
brakes.
ってますね。確実に振ってますね、これ。
Here's Carlos Beltran.
エルトランも打ち取るよ。
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
基本的にストレートが多いな。カーブでいいや。首振ってカーブ。OK、ナイ
Strike
ス。
two on the curveball. 0-2.
Yeah, and it's
Nice,
tough enough
nice.
to hit 95 plus mile an hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
外か。外にストレート。フォーシームを外に。ズバ。
Out in front as this is skied in the air to
Utsutta.
straightaway left.
OK。
And he will
Nice.
make the play out there, and there are two away now. Brian McCann will dig in now. The American League's silver slugger behind the plate a year ago. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
123あ
A fastball here as he'll take a look
123
at
のタイミングで
1-0.
やったらダメだったな。今度はインコースか。インコースにズバ。
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and
ちょ
it's
っと構えて
1-1.
る位置と違ったけどいい
From
で
the
しょう。
windup, the 1-1 pitch.
ほい
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
行くぜ。よいしょ。
Hit hard, but right into
よ
the
し
shift. Scooped up on the backhand.
ナイス。
Throw to first
いい
in
ね。
plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. Still down 3-0. Rusney Castillo is set to lead us off in the home half of the
Castillo.
fourth inning.
うわ
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
マー君に勝つ。マー君に勝
Grounded
つ。
to short.
おお
Taken in by Gregorius.
滑り込む。おっしゃ
He can't quite
ミスを
dig
誘
it
った
out.
ぜ。
Blake Swihart rolls into the box. Thought he had a triple in his first at bat, but he was gunned down trying for third.
Yeah, well, he wound up getting
さあ
gunned
来い。
down, but he did hit the ball well, and he's going to look to do the same
俺は
thing
素手だ
right here.
素手でバッ
Ground
トを
ball
振
to
る。
second. This
うわ
could be
ゲッツーやん
two.
こ
The
れ。
underhanded
最悪。
flip. One there.
よっしゃセーフ。助かった。助かった。
Digging in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He reached on a single in his first try.
来い。
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
バント。
And there he goes towards second. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
あ、
And
バ
he
カ野
is
郎。
hung out to dry as they tag him out.
飛び出しやがった。
Mookie Betts will get
Mookie
his first
Betts.
shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the
さ
ball in play. Just not
あ、来い
getting
や。
that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy is really seeing the ball well.
もう一球。さあ来い。よいしょ。
Drilled on the ground is short.
あ
Glorious is there.
あ。
He'll send it on to Castro at second, and
マジ
the
か。
inning is over. And there now is Chase Headley. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning. Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
まだ5
Yeah,
回か。
it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
For short, hit hard. And the
Okay.
5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 14, second baseman.
Starlin Castro is at the plate now. Flied out at his first at-bat. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far.
低め多いな。要求が。
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.